Hey guys, and welcome to week 7 of the HPL here. Just about to start the match between BST2 501ES. It's going to be a good match. PKKA also coming in, looking to improve. You know, they've made improvements every week so far. I'm really excited to see if they can really take it to the next step with their gameplay and pull it a W here. It's going to be a tough match though. I mean, we have BST2 501ES, and they're no joke. They've done really well against Redline, particularly, which yesterday did get spanked by Core, but for the Americas division, Redline is in first place. So we'll see what PKKA is up their sleeve. We do know that for sure, they got to do something on defense though, because their defense has been lacking a little bit throughout the HPL, and definitely they have to recognize that by now. Anyway, sorry about those notifications. You're gonna have to turn that off. We don't want follow notifications coming in the match. Hell no. But anyways, we got a midpoint of, what is it? Dugout Barn here. Okay. Yeah, so exact same as yesterday between Core and Redline. And we're gonna see how important artillery is, especially in this match coming in now. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see if there's any sneaky plays. Also, Redline at the start of their game yesterday had a really sneaky opener. They pulled a Panzer to a Lux. You can correct me in the chat. But essentially, they shot into Core's spawn and were able to kill two supply trucks right away, which was absolutely crazy. But without further ado, let's get back into game here. And see how the match progresses. Yes, we are coming live from the HPL Week 7. This is BST2 from the Americas division. Of course, they are playing out of Spain versus PKKA from Russia. Now, I'm really excited to see what both teams bring to the table here. We look at the map. Firstly, looks like we got 2 full transport trucks from PKK coming out straight onto point. I like that. We already got the markers for artillery markers. So smoke already coming in, and then some markers for their scout vehicles. It looks like they're going to be sending a recon vehicle around for the artillery there of BST2 with 2 vehicles. Now, I like this. I want to see PKKA every time they play bring out more and more stuff to the middle point, because it's so crucial. If you're not able to cap that middle point, that can just set the tone for the rest of your match, as we do have move out here from both teams. PKK last game was able to cap the midpoint, but they were not able to hold it, unfortunately, losing out to the 5-5-0, but they did cap that first point. It was a really nice play, some really nice arty from their team. So we'll see what they're able to do. BST2 is a very strong team. However, they are a little reluctant in their pushes, and they do give other teams opportunities to get back into battles. We hear the artillery coming out from both teams. You can see there on the right side of your screen, it looks like it's going to be PKKA who is winning the race, should I say, to dugout. Though we are seeing some cap progress here from BST2. Oh, this is going to be a good fight here on Dugout Barn. The artillery is already dropping. Ooh, I really like this move from BST2 on the west side here. Sorry, on the east side. Really nice positioning, but that does get taken out by artillery here. This is going to be an intense fight over the warehouse. Ooh, it's just a slaughterhouse in here right now. PKK is holding on, but they are losing bodies. It's down to 3 guys on point for PKK. And it looks like BST2 is continuing. BST2 501 is continuing their sector push. They're almost at 50% now on the sector. While PKK did get that middle warehouse, BST2 was vigilant enough to get OPs up on the west and the east side, and it looks like they're controlling the point pretty well here. Only a few members of PKKA left actually in the warehouse, but they do have an outpost up. Rambo over here. Zama Rambo taking out two. Really nice play there from the 501 ES player, and it looks like PKKA has been pushed out of the factory. Really nice FPS skills here from 501 and BST2. Able to really get down the nitty gritty and clear out the point. Looks like that first point is going to go towards them. Good playing here from the Spanish side. PKKA does not want to get caught in this trap. This is what happened to Redline yesterday. They kind of got caught in no man's land, not on a point, and a few spawn waves completely destroyed their ability to defend the next point. Really liking what I'm seeing here from BST2 though. It's kind of the key of this map is to get guys onto this eastern side at the bottom here, get an OP up in the bushes and just push them in, as you can see them doing right now. And it's something that PKK did not really account for in the opening here. However, they are pushing up some armor. Not too sure what exactly they're fighting, whether it's another tank in the distance there. Ooh, that was a rocket for sure. Coming from the left side, you can see Ninguino there. Now, the Panther has no idea about that, but I don't think Ninguino has another rocket, unfortunately for him. But what does PKK have up on the map here? So we can see they got some stuff on the backside, really just one squad on the flank here. That's not going to be enough to dig out the defenses here that BST251 is to set up. On the backside, they do have two garrisons, so a forward and a backwards, and then they have a flanking garrison here, which I do like. We'll see what 501 ES has in store though. You know, 501 is very methodical and slow, so what we're going to see here from them is a slow push out off the point, and then possibly an airhead or a flanking move. They really love to really take it easily, slow, grind their opponent down. Nothing really crazy, no really fast timing attacks like we've seen from maybe Core. They do have control on the south side here though, but it's going to be a little more difficult to get across this open field if they want to get to Flag Battery. Yeah, and they are getting picked off right now. Looks like Sunlight with a sniper and Krakadooey over there in the bottom corner are taking some pot shots. 501's gonna have to be careful here. I'd be calling for smoke or artillery support on this house here, because PKK is in a really nice spot to shut this down. This isn't like some of the other maps we played on. It's not like Purple Heart Lane, where there's lots of foliage, lots of concealment and cover. There's really nothing here in these fields. So you gotta rely on your tanks, you gotta rely on your artillery. I'd love to see a machine gunner here from PKK though, to really lock down this flank. Shut down any notions that 501 has to push on this side. Get back to the wider shot of the battle. As I say about artillery, yeah, it cleans everyone up on that house. Nice shots there. Nice call in from the squad leader. I'm guessing Mike Bike there with the command chat comms. Not seeing any markers going on the defensive here for PKKA. Are seeing some supplies coming down. Really, the only offensive push right here is from this squad of 501 ES. Now, I don't know if they know, but they could have pushed this barn. I think that's a little excessive on the artillery there. They could have tossed a smoke after the first few HE rounds and really taken this barn already, because PKK is not in any kind of position to defend this. I do like their setup though. Look at this. They got machine gunner on the back, Belo Fonte, a few other guys, you know, really trying to keep their head down. Ooh, and they did get a AT vehicle out. That is destroyed. Sorry, a recon vehicle. Conrad with the quick bazooka, quick thinking. Really nice play. I like that. I like to see that. You know, some of the teams in the tournament really don't utilize the AT enough. It's a very effective tool against infantry, against vehicles. Obviously, you've just seen hardened positions. So if a machine gunner's in a building, you can really you can hit the window with a bazooka or a Panzerschreck and just kill anybody inside. Okay, our first bombing run of the match coming in here from PKKA, I believe. Yes, onto BST2 there, killing 3 or 4 guys. Not anything major though. Really not going to delay the attack coming in here. Yes, we are live on twitch.tv/heathenhammer, and of course the next game coming up is going to be Gadarian broadcasting on BR1 Gaming TV at 2:30. So if you guys want to hop from this one to that one, definitely feel free. We also got games coming up a little later on the channel too. Just check out the HPL Discord for all the details on that. So it looks like after that bombing run, BST2 is pushing back out. Bombing run really not doing too much to stop the defenses, really only hindering the attack a little bit. Okay, we also have something that's unique to BST2 501ES, and that's the AT gun. Really haven't, oh, that's an awkward view. Really haven't seen the gun utilized by many other teams too much. And last week, in particular, BST2 pulled it out and we're using it to shell the next point. So I do like this play from them. You know, it can be a very powerful weapon in the right hands. Looks like we got Harry Potter on the gun there with the shell magically floating around. Yeah, this game is, you know, is looking like a textbook BST2 501ES game. Really just kind of push slowly across the map. Though it's not really gonna work. I could see maybe a bombing run coming in to shore up the defenses on this flank with a push, but they're gonna need armor. You know, they're gonna need combined arm support. They're gonna need smoke to really get a beachhead in that first building on this flank. If they don't do that, they're just gonna get, you know, killed by artillery in the open like they are now. PKK, I'd love to see their attacking squads more. It looks like they're getting set up with a garrison on the backside here. They have some recon vehicles and some recon elements. Now they're going to pull one recon element back to help defend that garrison, while the other one looks to be harassing their artillery of 501ES. And they got another garrison up, so I like that from them. I'd like to see their attack in motion though, because the last couple of weeks it was more or less their defense that let them down. Their attack was good. They were putting pressure on the point, and they were actually capturing both the last 2 games they've played. However, they just ended up losing the cap race when their defense kind of crumbled. So I'd like to see what they have in store. If they're going to go for an airhead, that could be what the drop is. Possibly an offensive airhead. Hello? Oh, there it is. I'd love to see an airhead here from BST2 501ES too, and that's what it is going to be. It is going to be an airhead. Wow. Okay, but it looks like PKKA is on top of that one, as they have a few troops. Oh no, just supplies. Okay, just supplies. So that is going to be supplies for BST2 501ES. PKK is going to spot that out, but we do have a few members of 501ES here, so it's going to be a skill matchup actually, based on FPS skills. Manilator drops one. He's got one more in Russak. Russak's going to have to pull off this kill. Oh, he doesn't. Wow, on the Garrison. Manilator with the plays. Now, is he going to go destroy that Gary? What is he going to do? He's going to set his own up on the Gary. Okay. Really nice play here from 501ES. Really a skill matchup also from Manilator. I'm not quite sure why he left that Gary open, though, as the captain is going to come down from PKKA, and he's going to spot him out. So he does get the Garrison up. Manilator. This could be big here. Big chance for an outplay here from Manilator, and he does. He kills him. Wow, what a play here. MVP of the game so far from Manilator. If he can get the first spawn wave in, then this back Garrison of PKK is done. That was a 3v1, albeit, you know, not consecutively, one after the other. But a really nice play here from 501ES. And you know what? They got a Garrison in a tough spot. Now, we do have that same squad coming back over to challenge this. And they did allow a spawn. Wow, that's a mistake, actually, from Manilator there. He does not take out the Garrison, instead opting to let them spawn back in. I'm not quite sure why he chose that option. But he's probably going to kill the first guy here. We'll see if he can get the second. There's one. This is a real dangerous position here from 501ES. Now he's gonna cook a second nade and toss it. Oh, and he wins the trade. Wow, this is crazy. But why didn't he go for the other Gary? Maybe he didn't spot it. And he's gonna leave his Garrison here though, and we don't have any spawning in. I am utterly confused. That Garrison's gonna go down. Or is it? Where's Manilator? There he is. Or not. Okay. Manilator is putting on a clinic, but I'm not really sure what the plan is here from 501 BST2. They should have had a spawn wave coming on this Garrison immediately. Now, we did see this last week as Manilator gets taken out. His outpost does go up, but I'm a little confused. Why didn't they spawn guys in on that Garrison immediately? The timing attacks for 501 BST2 are just not hitting properly as a nice AT Rocky comes out from score. And Manilator had all the time in the world to really just, you know, take out that Garrison and spawn in. So that's kind of something we've seen from 501ES that's consistent here. Now, is this a plan just to kind of wear them down with an attack somewhere else? You know, I don't see any other markings, and, you know, PKK is pushed up on the flank, so they don't have that attack anymore. We'll see. Big spawn wave coming in from PKK, though. This is going to be absolutely crucial that they win these gunfights, though. They've been losing them so far. Oh my god, Manker dropping 2 bodies. 501ES here with a kill squad, just absolutely going deep. You know, and PKK doesn't have an answer. They get one with a nade, but Manker with the bar is going to be a little harder as he takes out the captain twice. Apologies if I'm not saying that right. Only one left from PKKA to deal with this, and he takes him out too. Manker, absolute beast mode here, getting 4 or 5 kills, defending this Garrison. Now, I don't understand though why there isn't an attacking squad spawning here. You know, maybe they're setting up for something else. Sorry, that wasn't the bar. That's a grease gun. It's a grease gun on Manker. We do have, I can see some more members of 501ES. There's possibly an airhead on the back side over there. We'll go check that out after Manker pushes his Garrison, though. Really nice FPS play here, though, from BST2 501ES. Oh my god, absolutely mowing people down on point. Only one guy left, that's Rushsack. He's being killed 3 or 4 times though here. PKA is gonna need to redeploy some absolute killers over here because they're not having a great time with their FPS so far versus 501 as the nades go off. Only one member left. Team frag there from 501ES. Radist is alone on point. What can he do? He gets dropped, and that's going to be the Garrison here for 501ES. Really nice play from them on the backside here. All right, where is this? Is this an outpost? Is this a garrison? Is this just supplies? Because I think we do have, definitely have a spawn point over here on the backside for 501. I wish AdminCam let us see. Unfortunately, they do not, so we do not know. But looks like 501's coming in with the sandwich, and they are making cap progress on point. So good job on them. You know, they destroyed all the defenses on this flank fairly quickly and kind of shoved straight down with that armor. I guess they listened at the start of the broadcast. That is the key on Foy here, guys, ladies and gentlemen. You need to get that armor, you need to get that infantry, and you need to use it combined with artillery to really get anywhere across these open fields. Now, we do have a respawn wave coming in from PKKA. However, they're going to need a lot more people on this point. As we zoom out, you'll see the bigger picture here. Look at this. It is a sea of orange around a little pond or a little island of blue in the middle here. Now, for the time being, they're holding it, but if BST2 501ES can get to the edge of this little forest here, get OPs up, I think this attack's going to be over. This defense, at least, is going to be over. As we see Blesku on the right, we got Newbors on the left. They're going to be getting OPs up and quickly pushing as we do get it. A nice arty strike coming in. Now, that was from PKKA. That is a misplay right there from PKKA as they miss the majority of the force on the left side of your screen here completely, and they actually kill 2 or 3 of their own guys. So this is going to be a cakewalk unless they can get another spawn wave in and do some crazy FPS plays here. Now, BST2 does have a tank here right at the bottom of your screen. It's a 76. So that is going to be also just killing bodies as we see the FPS gameplay of 501ES being the difference right now with Riddix and Endika. See if we can get on board with them to kind of give you... There we go. All right, yeah, and that OP is going to be going down. Riddix pushing it in. Only 1 member left of PKK on point, and he has no idea what's behind him. Really nice play there. As I said, really methodical from 501ES BST2. They don't really rush you with anything. They take their time. You know, we saw them get set up on the backside with the garrison. They didn't rush a spawn in. You know, they relied and they trusted in their killers out there and their squads to really take the tempo. They seem to get an airhead behind the point, and then they just slowly push in and take it. And that's been the theme for their team throughout the whole season so far. Really nice play from them, though. So we are about 70% cap, but there's nobody left from PKK on point except for Corsair here, and he gets taken out. And that's going to be 4-1 there towards BST2 501ES. Really nice play from them. Really only a formality at this point, waiting for that clock to run out. Now, I mentioned at the top, I wanted to see more of attacking from PKKA. We haven't seen that attacking flare that we saw in the previous games, where they would get into a cap race at least and maybe lose it on the defensive side. You know, in their game against 38, we saw one satchel take out 15 members on the defensive point, and that's what collapsed that cap race for them. Now, on this match so far, we really haven't seen any attacking from PKKA. Look at this. I guess it's Foy in just the open fields here, as this is all open field. But their attack is getting bogged down on the flanks really, really badly. And maybe credit to BST2 with their tank positions. Here you can see the marks out. But yeah, Foy is not like other maps, and maybe that's just something that's been throwing them off a little bit here. As we do have supplies coming down from 501. Looks like they're going to throw a Gary right onto point here on the backside and look to kind of rotate for this last point here. Now, I'm a little disappointed in that. Like I said, PKK showed a lot from their previous games in terms of attacking. At least, you know, they're getting into cap races. And I'm hoping they can pull something off like 38 did last week with that kind of comeback with those tanks. But so far, we haven't seen that. Now, BST2 is getting set up. for the last point. They got Blesku and Garoth here. Gonna get an OP up on the backside if they can of this building, hopefully for them. Don't know if there's any supplies dropped over there just yet. Looks like, yeah, there's the spawn in from the OP from Blesku. We do have a Panther pushing out from PKKA. Ooh, I don't think they spotted that out though. Oh no, where are the markers? Yeah, no markers for infantry at all there. So that Panther's just gonna yeet on by with no idea what's going on. He's gonna have a rude awakening soon though, because Macanavia is coming down the backside with that AT. Now they do have this position spotted as a garrison. Of course, that was from earlier when we had the one-man army from 501 ES defending it and killing. But really not gonna do anything to trouble that garrison or the forward outpost spawn, as the markers do come down from PKKA there. All right, we also have a recon plane coming out. Like that play. Might be a little early because there haven't really been any big pushes coming into point. I'd like to see that recon save maybe a little bit for that bombing run once you're really getting some pressure. But you know, at least the recon's coming out first, which is nice to see. Now what PKK needs to do is get some machine gunners onto these flanks here. They have one on the left side at the top of your screen, you can see there with Chell. I'd like to see one on the right side here too to really lock down this push, because really the only opportunities BST2 501ES has is this barn here. They're going to rally behind it. We've already seen an outpost there. There's a spawn wave. And then they're going to push, probably with tanks. So if I was PKK here, I'd have, you know, I'd have machine gunners at the rear and on the flanks. I'd have everyone, probably everyone back, and see if I couldn't, you know, solidify my defense, maybe take this first building here, and then get some tanks back here to lock it down. Like, we saw their tank kind of yeet out into the open. I don't even know where he's at. I don't see him on the map anymore. He might have got taken out. But they need those tanks, you know, to chill a bit, to hang back, to use their machine guns, their main guns and their machine guns to stop like pushes like this. Like, look at this. This is a straight push through the open with limited concealment. I mean, a tank could shut this down easily from range without worrying too much about getting taken out by AT. We do have another medium tank coming out. So it could be another Panther. Yeah, we see it there. And it looks like he's going to do just that, but hopefully he's going to do just that for his sake. Let's get a little closer in the action here. 501 ES starts that march from their outposts here. Now they got 2 or 3 outposts set up on this flank here. Still no machine gunner from PKK. Looks like Parmesan is finally getting over here to redeploy to this side. And he's going to be in a pretty good spot to lock it down. If I was 501, I'd be asking for some smoke. Ooh, nice artillery strike there from PKK. Gonna take out a full squad from 501 ES. Absolutely beautiful there from the Russians' artillery. Just mixing the bodies up. And that outpost is gonna be hot. You're gonna want to run once you spawn on that. Oh my god, beautiful artillery from PKK. Absolutely demolishing another squad spawn from the Spaniards. Let's see if they can make it 3 for 3 there. That was nasty. Oh, it's a third. Oh my god, PKKA artillery is on point today, ladies and gentlemen. And if I was BST2 501, I'd be questioning whether I wanted to spawn for the 4th time on that OP. Oh, it happens a 4th time! PKKA artillery! What is BST2 501st doing? Stop spawning on the OP, you're just gonna die. Oh my gosh. It looks like Fortius leader though, captain of BST2, has other plans. He's getting smoke out with his squad, and they do beat the artillery timing there for the spawn, but it doesn't matter, they get taken out for a 5th time. And Fortis Leader's attack just fell apart. Yeah, good defending there from PKKA. They got the machine gun out. They have spacing, good combat width on the defensive point. And their artillery is just absolutely dominating this outpost over here. Oh, his portal goes down. Yeah, they need to stop spawning at that outpost. They are getting absolutely demolished. Let's just zoom in and wait for the next wave to come in, because it's going to happen. You can see smokes going flying by the screen right now. I like that from 501 ES. But they're going to need to choose a different place to attack from, because the artillery saturation, as you can see the markers coming up from PKK, are going to kill them every time they try to push past here. There's Fortis Leader, gets blown up. I do like the smoke here from 501, but they're going to need to get some bodies over here onto this flank if they want to make anything of it. And you know what? PKK is in a really good spot to deny this. As Josan pushes, he's just going to get shot down in the open. Look at this. Yeah, he's dead. Rico's going to have the same fate too. I don't think this flank is going to work too well for 501 and BST2. They're going to need to look to Mike the bike and on the eastern side of the map to really try and get in here. But really nice play on the defensive side from PKKA there. Very good marking with the artillery, you know, recognizing where that push was coming from and really shutting it down. I mean, that was what, 5 spawn waves worth of deaths there in a row? Oh man. All right, we're gonna rotate over to Mike the bike, because it looks like the eastern side of the map here is gonna have some action. PKKA, only 2 defenders here against 4 or 5 from BST2 501 ES attackers, but pushing through an open field is never going to be a recipe for success. I'll say that right now. Nice spawn wave coming in, recognizing the attack and rotating the forces adequately. Oh, nice rocket here from 501. BST2 going to take out a few on point. Now, what can Endika do here? Oh, he gets 1 tap there. So not too much, but we're definitely on a garrison of the PKKA. It's going to be back here somewhere. Is it? Where is it? Not seeing it. Maybe got taken out by that rocket, possibly? So we do have a bombing run coming down. Check the map really quick to see, and that is an attacking bombing run coming down on point. Oh, very nice bombing run there from BST2 501 ES as Blesku gets into point. Go on board Blesku really quickly. Now he is all the way up in point. He gets two kills, doesn't get the third, but he's going to be overrunning this outpost very soon here. Blumkin, you got to go for the kill. What is he doing with the mine? Oh, as Blaskow gets like 4 or 5 kills, gets the outpost. And Blumkin there left with a mine in his hands. Really not sure what he was thinking there. As we are starting to see some cap progress. Actually for PKKA, wow, they are attacking right now. But also getting some cap progress here from BST2 as Makanava killing the second last guy on point. And he is going to drop Parmesan too. And I don't see where the rest of PKKA is. Okay, they are on the backside. They got 2 guys in. But what is going on the next point? What is going on over here at Flak Battery? It looks like PKK's attackers have woken up, and we might have a cap race here. I mean, right now it's not a cap race. Right now it's 50% for PKKA, and they're dominating the point. So an airhead going down on the attacking point, really nice. Must have missed that one with the bombing run at the same time. And PKKA is going for broke here. I love to see this. Oh, but they get devastated by a beautiful hit from artillery, and their whole squad is wiped out. That airhead is down, and that attack is stopped in its tracks. All that's left is 3 members of PKK on the backside. Wow, artillery coming up big from 501 ES BST2. I'm liking the boldness there from PKK though. It's just they were so condensed on one building, and you know what? One artillery strike took them all out. Really unfortunate there, and it looks like we're also getting cap progress on the backside from BST2 501 ES as Codex is going to get taken out. He's going to get shot in the back. Yeah, and that attack is over from PKK. Nice try, but they all sat on the airhead and they did not, you know, spread their combat width out, get wide in the point and defend, as there's only one member of PKK left on point here and he just died. So I think this might be it here. Exciting from PKK at the end, but just the execution not coming up proper, as they really just sit in one building and all get killed with one artillery strike from 501 ES. Again, PKK showing glimmers of hope, and then it all collapses, unfortunately, there. But you know what? They'll watch the tape from this, and next time they won't all sit in one building. You know, next time they'll spread out in the forest. They'll get wide on point. They'll get in cover and make it so that one artillery strike can't hit them. As 501 is dropping an airhead on point, I believe. No, that's a PKKA airhead. Okay. Well, does BST2 find? Do they see this airhead? They gotta see this airhead. It's gotta be overrun here, no? With Lesko. Can't quite see where it's at right now. Yeah, that airhead's gone. Okay, so that airhead gets taken out. You know, 80% cap here, and the Allies have a 76 on point. So I think that's going to be all she wrote, unless PKK can pull the mother of all pushes right here. They're going to need their bombing run for that, and it doesn't look like they have it. No, it's going to be 5-0 to BST2 501 ES, taking the dub. You know, PKK gave us a glimmer of hope there, but just could not execute on taking back that point. And they're gonna go down on this game 5-0. Wow. What a crazy ending to the game, though. Very nicely executed by both teams. PKK coming up a little short on that combat width on that last point there, and you know, 501 just easily able to capitalize on it. Still a good game, guys. I hope you enjoyed that one. 501 ES taking the victory, 5-0 in the HPL. Really nice play from both teams. Really odd to see PKK. I was expecting that attack to come a lot sooner. In recent weeks, their attack has been really fast, and then their defense has kind of crumbled a little bit after consistent pressure. But it looks like their attack got the point. They got 50% on the cap, but that one artillery shell just absolutely ending any chance of them holding that point or taking it, which was really quality artillery there from 501 ES. And then PKKA just, you know, unable to hold on to the last point. I don't know if they committed too many bodies to that attack, or they didn't adequately rotate the bodies from the flanks when they were getting the heavy pressure on point. But credit where credit's due. You know, BST2 501 ES does what they've done every week. You know, we saw off the start, they won that initial fight at midpoint, 2-up 3-2. Then they took their time. They're so calculated with their attacks. It's not like a core where you just have an insane timing attack that's very fast. They take their time, they see the situation, and then they react accordingly. And you saw, we zoomed out, and it was a little island of blue in the middle of a sea of orange there, as BST2 surrounded on the second point. And yeah, they're able to take out the game 5-0. I hope you guys enjoyed the broadcast today. We have a few more games coming up for you guys now. I'm gonna hop onto Discord and show you guys if you want to see. What do we got? We got a few more games today. So right here we got this one we just played, Tango. We got 20th versus 116 kicking off at 2:30. We also got the 5 in Sturm Elite at 3. And then tonight we got HLL Tango also versus 38th Infantry. So that's going to be good at 3:30. So yeah, a full plate of games today. I hope you guys enjoyed the match right now. I'm going to take a break now. We'll be back tonight. I believe we'll be casting... the 38th and the Tango and the 20th PZG are at the same time at 2:30. I was reading the CEST. 2:30 Eastern. So that is in about an hour, just under an hour's time. And then we have the 5-star Elite at 3 Eastern. So we'll be back, I believe, with the 5 versus Sturm Elite at 3. If you want to watch the 20th PCG versus 116th, that's going to be on the BR1 Gaming Twitch. So we'll open that up. We'll probably raid them. I believe they're not live right now, are they?
It's like, yeah, there's the spawn. And
no, they're not live right now. Okay, so if you want to go watch that game, go watch that. If you want to watch the 5 game, come back later today and you can see that one. But thank you so much for joining today, guys. I hope you have a good weekend, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.